And we are live at the DHS Broadcasting Club here at Reynolds Field with the regional championship bout between the Belvidere North Blue Thunder and the Sterling Golden Warriors. I'm joined here with,
I'm Ethan Bond.
and sorry for the delay, we are in the bottom of the first inning. Sterling hitting. Belvidere North in the top half went basically 1-2-3 besides Jenny Yakey working a walk, 4-pitch walk. Other than that, though, a quick inning of work for the Golden Warriors. Ava Morris pitching here. That ball is hit to short, and the play is made. 2 down here. Or wait, 1 down?
I believe it is 1 down.
1 down.
So we are on the second batter of the inning here, and we have Bree Taylor.
Ava Morris last game against the Duchesses had 11 strikeouts in a complete game shutout. She will be looking to continue her success here.
I do believe following that win, it pushed the Belvedere North to a 17-game win streak, actually.
They stay hot into this regional championship against a very good Sterling team, though.
Sterling in their last game won 13-2 and hit in a sense a walk-off home run to force a mercy rule.
Yes. We do call that walk-off around here. We call that a walk-off.
Lily Martinez is pitching again for Sterling and hopes to win this game against Belvedere North.
That pitch is taken for a strike. Count goes to 2-1. Here comes a pitch. That ball is hit to second base and it's caught for out number 2.
Marley Crest.
2 down here.
Marley Seacrest up in her first at bat against Belvedere North. In her last game against Rochelle, she had 2 home runs, one of them being an inside the park 3-run home run, and then one actually leading the yard for a 2-run home run.
That pitch taken low for a ball.
We have we have 1 another count and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning.
Both teams very evenly matched. Good pitching, good hitting. Here's the pitch.
And I do believe equally as loud, too.
Yes, very loud chance.
I don't know
once
if
again
are picking this up, but it is very loud out here, actually.
Once again, 2 very loud chants by both teams.
I do believe this will be a very close game as
that pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2 here on Marley Seacrest.
I do believe this game will be a very close game.
I agree with you, Ethan. 2 very good teams here in this regional championship. That pitch fouled off third base side. Count going to stay at 1-2. Seacrest protects. Here's the pitch. That pitch is taken up and away. Moves the count to 2-2 here for Seacrest. Turning this into a really good AB. Fouling off a pitch, working the count. Here's the pitch. That ball's
another pitch fouled off.
Hit. Fouled ball, first base side. Here comes the 7th pitch of the AB. Morris, the delivery, taken outside, moves the count to full.
Yeah, I'm not barely able to hear my thoughts, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
it's so loud.
Very loud here at Reynolds Field. 2 very good crowds, both teams' fans making the trip.
I mean, it's the players and the things that are insanely loud.
The pitch, and it is taken
long up
for strike 3, dotted on that inside corner.
Seacrest thinking it was ball 4, started to, I guess, jog her way over to first base.
It's a very good pitch there. And both teams scoreless after 1.
Sterling goes 1-2-3, I believe.
And it's now the Blue Thunder coming back up to the plate. Both of these teams did play Dixon this year. I know 2 very different times when they played each other. Sterling played Dixon earlier on in the season, won 15-0. And as we know, what was that, 2 days ago? The Belvidere North played them and won 7-0.
Yeah, I think it was 6. I think. But either way, still, both teams put up a shutout against Dixon. And I mean, I do believe Belvidere North meant a little more and worked for a little harder because, I mean, playoff time, a lot of teams playing harder and pitching the better people.
And I think that just goes to show how good both these pitchers are for both teams. Both these teams able to play good defense, but they're both also very good at the plate.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, the Sterling versus Rochelle game there were 3 home runs in that game. One of them coming off from Lily Martinez, who was pitching for Sterling. And then Belvidere North, there was one hit by I do not remember the
Isabel Shadle. Isabel Shadle hit one out to left center.
I mean, and then that wasn't even just like a wall.
That was no doubt.
That was Tang.
Yeah.
Saw it off the bat and just. I mean, there was just. I think everyone knew it was gone.
Yep. Alexa Norgard up at the plate here, looking to get something going for the Blue Thunder. Here's the pitch. Taken low.
I do believe Belvedere is getting into Martinez's head.
I mean, yeah, very loud over on that first base side dugout.
Comparing this to her last game, she's starting off she has a little more of a struggle trying to look at the zone.
Yeah.
On. I mean,
2-0 here already.
And
on Norgard.
Batters in the first inning. I mean, she was working full counts on almost all of them.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how she can handle this adversity. Here's the pitch. That pitch taken low, ball 3.
Really struggling on with this bad. I do believe Belvedere is actually. Belvedere's getting to her head.
Already 3-0. Something you really just can't have happen is a leadoff walk.
Not fall too far behind in the count.
We're gonna guess Norgard's taken. Here's the pitch. Taken low.
All 4. That is a leadoff walk for Alexa Norgard.
4-pitch walk to lead off the inning. Now you have Alexis Murphy up at the dish, the junior.
I mean, just a 4-pitch walk. That's not really what I like to see out here. I mean,
if you're Alexis Murphy here in the Blue Thunder coaching staff, I'm guessing you're going to keep taking until she can throw a strike.
I mean, give her the takes on catch up as
that ball's popped up.
However, they
fouled back.
They are staying aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like to see, though. I like that they're not taking.
I really do like to see that. Just staying aggressive. I mean, that was it was a strike regardless. I think it was middle pitch. I mean, good thing to spoil it off, but
it's going to move the count to 0-1. Here's the pitch from Lily Martinez. Shows bunt, gets it down that right side line.
Hustling to first.
Out at first. Oh, that is a very successful out there.
It's a great
by Murphy.
I mean, it moves the runner over to second base, and
that's just what coaches love to see. Love to get that bunt down. Love to play small ball.
Small ball will win you games.
Now you have Sophia Garza up at the dish.
Cannot recall off the top of my head how she played in the last game against Dixon, but I don't.
I think I do remember her.
I don't think she did too bad. I think she did put together a couple runs against Dixon.
Now she has a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. That ball's way upstairs.
Taken high for ball 1. I mean, I can see a struggle with the team being this side, especially when you're a pitcher.
Yeah. You got to really find a way to tune that noise out. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That ball taken low and in. Looking to back pick.
And
safe at second.
No, I can kind of feel like what's going through her head. I mean, whenever I pitch, I hate the fact when teams get super loud. Cause sometimes it's hard to throw them out, especially if you're not pitching the greatest.
For sure.
It's just everything's hitting you right there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch from Martinez. That ball swung on, fouled back. It's going to move it to 2-1. To the batter, Garza.
Yeah, when you're already struggling and a team's loud, it's like about all you can hear. I mean, it's so hard to tune it out, especially when it's this loud. I mean,
both teams chirping.
Yeah, I never pitched against anything this loud, but
yeah,
even when it's just quiet and teams are chirping, it's
2-1 pitch. That pitch is swung on and missed. Oh, now you got the runner caught up, back pick. Oh, and he muffed it at second and is going to take third base. Is the runner Norgard?
I did think that was strike 3. I guess I'm seeing.
No, definitely not.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the count beforehand.
It is 2-2 though, but now if you're the coach calling time here.
I believe
Courtesy runner?
Yep, courtesy for.
I'm confused.
I think that is Belvidere's catcher that is getting courtesy ran for.
I don't know.
Number 8. She is not.
I mean, I'm not
entirely
completely sure the rules of softball and if you're allowed to bring someone back in, but they're doing it. They're doing
It is happening.
I mean,
That's okay.
and Garza now is a runner on third base, 2-2 count. Got to find a way to put a ball in play here. That pitch swung on and missed. Huge strikeout from Lily Martinez. Now 2 strikes here for the Blue Thunder.
That's,
Did I say shoot 2 strikes?
there you go.
I do apologize.
That's all right. It'll happen.
2 down here.
Now,
Runner still on third.
now batting for Belvidere North is Paige Johnson.
Remember, Paige had a great play over at first base in the last game. Let's see what she does with play.
Diving catch.
Yep.
I do remember seeing that.
And the first
Very
pitch
good.
taken in for a strike on that outside corner. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Moves the count to 0-2. Martinez looking to get out of this little jam she got herself in here. And here's the pitch. The pitch fouled back, out of play.
Off to the first base side. I'm not entirely sure where that ball went. We might not see that ball come back.
That ball might be staying out.
Yeah, I think that might be staying out of the park. I mean, it's okay. They got a ton of softballs laying around.
They do. Here's the pitch from Lily Martinez. Oh, looks like a little changeup curveball. Taken up, though.
Couldn't tell you what kind of pitch to
Yeah,
but they definitely did drop that.
Had a little bit of drop to her.
Looked like it could have been rung up for a second, but
Yeah.
I
Here comes the pitch. Strong line and missed. Strike 3. Lily Martinez works her way out of it.
well, Belvidere North being shut out through 2 innings.
Stranding a runner at third.
And I do believe they stranded a runner over at first in the first inning
They
too.
did. They did.
Might have even been second base going on.
I think she
but
was at second.
I'm not entirely sure, but still the second runner stranded of the game, which is 2 potential runs, and you don't really like to see that out of a team.
Yeah, it's going to be 0-0 going into the bottom of the second now, and Ava Morris is going to come in for a second inning of work.
She is a sophomore.
Sterling looking to put the first runs on the board in this game.
If I'm being honest, I don't think I could hit a softball pitcher.
You don't think so? Why not?
I don't know, man.
A little too difficult?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I only had 5 hits this year for baseball. So
5 hits?
yeah.
You don't think you could hit Ava Morris?
No. You think you could?
What about Lily Martinez?
Probably not.
I don't know, man. I've never actually gone up against a softball pitcher. I mean, I think honestly they would have a good shot against me.
All right, how many at bats are we getting?
You're getting 1 AB. And you
1 AB?
Yeah, you get 1 AB. Are you going to hit?
No.
Especially after that last pitch I saw from Lily Martinez on that little, do they call it a drop ball?
Good. I honestly could not tell you. I know the riser and the fastball.
Yeah.
That's about all you
I
can get out of me. Can they throw a curveball? I think they can.
I think so, yeah.
Somehow, some way.
I'm going to say they strike me out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's
3
what I'm
pitches. 3 pitches and I'm struck out. Like
All right. Well, here's the Warriors coming up for the dish.
pitcher number 19, Lily Martinez leading it off for Sterling.
Looking to help herself out here. Pitcher Mabel Morris taken low and away.
For ball number 1.
Sterling looking to put the first runs on the board in this game here in the bottom of the second. Comes pitch number 2 in the at-bat. And that pitch grounded over to third base.
Oh, and
Snagged.
snagged and called fair
What a
out at
play.
first.
A snare by the third baseman and threw it across the diamond to beat the pitcher Lily Martinez running to first base.
I did think that was a foul ball.
Nah,
I
don't think so.
I saw it hit the bat and then I didn't see the ball again.
And so Alexa Norgard is playing third base, and she was the one who got pinch ran for in the last inning.
She was.
So, that ball's ripped out to center
Ripped to center
field.
field and
And it's caught out there
Jump.
by the center fielder, Josie Yakey, for a wonderful play.
I do believe she jumped for that ball. I
She did.
kind of got cut off by the umpire right there, so I couldn't
Yep.
entirely see it.
That's out number 2, though.
Just a
Two very solid plays by the Blue Thunder defense.
very beautiful. I mean, I really like that play right there.
Yeah, 2 hard hit balls by Sterling. And if you're Sterling here, you're liking what you're doing. You're just not liking the outcome. You're hitting the ball hard. Just can't find a spot.
I mean, that happens sometimes. And swinging for strike number 1.
Lily Cantu at the dish here. 0-1 is the count.
I'm trying to recall off the top of my head how she did in the last game, but
Pitch swung on right field. It's going to be a base hit.
down for a base hit. Single and almost done wildly on the way back to the
And
end.
that's what I'm talking about. It's 3 hard hit balls in a row by the Golden Warriors. Finally, they find a spot out there in right field.
I mean, that's just what you like to see. I mean, you got to put the pressure on the defense, and your good outcomes will come eventually.
Yeah, they're really finding something off Ava Morris here.
Sterling has already seen the ball a lot better than Dixon did in their last game. I mean, Dixon was just shut down by Ava Morris. I think we had, 2 or 3 hits the entire game? We didn't have too many.
Yeah. There's the pitch. Taken up.
I mean, I can only really recall like 1 or 2 hits off the top of my head. And one
Remember
of them was
Abby Hicks, that nice
that-
triple out to right field.
that is the only one I can remember.
We had some more hits. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
Did Addie Williams have a hit? I can't remember if she did. I think if she did, it was
That
out to
ball.
the right field.
Checked her swing, appealed to first
Appealing.
base.
Did not go. Ball 2. We have a 2-0 count here now.
Morris looking in the dugout, receiving the pitch from her coach.
4 numbers. I don't know.
Here comes that pitch. It is taken low for a ball.
Ball 3.
Moves the count to 3-0.
And I kind of thought that clipped the bottom of the zone, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, tough to tell from back here, though.
It really is. And these
Comes
lines,
the 3-0
lines are
pitch,
already fading. Yeah,
showing
it's
bunt.
Taken for ball
Taken.
4.
Curveball 4, and that is a wall. Oh,
Thinking Sterling might have gotten Ava Morris's number now. I mean, solid base hit, 4-pitch walk, and we got another batter up now
we'll see here
after 2 shutdown innings.
with Rosie Cantu at the dish.
I believe. Aren't they? I think they're twins.
There are 2 Cantus on the team.
I think they're twins. I think I found that out in the last game.
That's a pitch taken for strike number 1
I think that is.
by Rosie Cantu.
I mean, hey, she's bouncing back from the 4-pitch walk at least.
Yep.
Sometimes it'll be tough to do.
Comes a pitch. That ball swung on and missed way out in front on that.
I think that
Changeup.
I mean, that really buckled her right there.
That was a great pitch.
I mean, she's just doing really good after a 4-pitch walk, bouncing back, throwing 2 strikes in a row.
Does move the count to 0-2. That pitch
And
fouled off.
Fouled off to the first base side, and I
Good
don't think we'll see
spoil
that
there.
I don't think we'll see that one again either.
I don't think so.
I
either.
don't think so.
That one's into someone's backyard.
I watched it hit the road, and then it bounced out of my sight, and it honestly probably is in the road. Oh, there's someone going to get it.
Nice.
I did see him running after it.
Was the pitch. Hit hard left side.
That hit off the car.
Yeah, those cars out there in left field. I know my car's out there really hoping a foul ball doesn't come out and hit it.
I am all the way across this field and the next field as well. I had parked way out of distance, so it'll take me like a minute or 2 to walk back to my car after this.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off once again.
Well, I think there's 3 continuous foul balls.
Even if a foul ball does hit my car, really won't damage value a whole lot.
We love VG though. It's
Not a whole lot of value to that car, but hey, love that
I
car.
mean, maybe to clean some of the rust off.
Yeah. 0-2 once again to Rosie Cantu. Here's the pitch. Taken way up and out. Ball for a wild pitch, and that one's going to advance the runner to second and third.
Sterling now getting really loud.
Both teams really loud.
I'm seeing the regional championship plaque they're playing for currently. Like,
Yep.
what do you say, 5 feet in front of us?
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Looks very clean as always.
No, I think it looks a little different now. I don't remember the tip. I don't really remember those spots being indented, do you?
I don't know.
Not entirely sure though. I haven't held one
Yeah,
before.
here's the pitch. And that pitch taken outside.
I think Sterling is now getting into Ava Moore's set as she's thrown 2 consecutive balls in a row and
It is going to move the count to 2-2.
seems to be in her head a little bit here from what I'm seeing.
See if Ava Morse can answer after 2 straight balls.
I mean,
Answer for strike 3. Get out of the little jam she was in. Runners on second and third in scorer's position. And Ava Morris gets out of it.
still scoreless through 2 full innings.
Sterling Strands, 2 runners in scoring position. Going to go into the top of the third with a scoreless ball game.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see who puts up the first one of the game. And once the runs put up, do you think the other team starts to spiral and gets that out of
You knew going into this game it was going to be a tight one between 2 very good teams. So far we are seeing that.
I wouldn't be surprised if this game ended with a 1-0 score.
I would be pretty surprised.
I mean, just through the first 2 innings, if they continue to play for
so
the
far,
first 2 innings, I wouldn't really be surprised.
Both pitchers having a great day at the bump through 2, but still early on in this ball game, really early.
Yeah, it really is early. You can never predict the outcome of a game. Especially a game like baseball, softball, you can never predict the outcome. Heard the Varsity Dukes pulled the upset against Sycamore today.
Yesterday we did.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday. That would be my fault. You guys had practice today.
We do play Sterling in our regional championship tomorrow, 10 o'clock in Freeport.
I would be there. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but it is my dad's birthday, so I can't go.
Yeah, I know. Happy birthday to Colin.
Yeah, shout out Colin Bond. Hey, he's putting in the work on these fields too with the Park District.
Happy birthday.
Actually, the Park District office or shop is not too far. Actually, just right across the street.
There's a pitch from Lily Martinez.
Showed bunt and taken for ball 1.
Shows a Yankee up the dish. The senior.
It is kind of interesting to see some of the differences in uniforms. Like some teams they have
showing bunt again.
Some teams
takes it up.
Some teams have the last names and some don't.
Like Sterling does not, but
it just shows you the difference in how populated the school can be sometimes. Yep. For Dixon, we don't get that. We just get
showing bunt for a 3rd straight time, and it seems to be working. Is that his ball 3?
That pitch almost coming back and hitting.
A lot of spin on that ball, Ethan. Not too sure what kind of pitch that was.
I think they could throw a curveball. I'm gonna have to call that a curveball right there. So bunt again, and
that one's taken for a strike.
We have 3-1 the count.
It's now going to be 3-1, and I don't know about you, but I don't think she'll be showing here.
I think she might.
I don't think so. You want to bet it?
No, not really.
Oh, she is. Wow.
I should have. Oh, and fouled
it off to left.
I should have bet on it.
Into the stands. You should have. Luckily, you didn't.
It was only for a second, but still showed nonetheless. It's just those mind games you got to play.
Yeah, thank goodness you did not.
I would have bet like a bag of seeds on it. I got a lot of seeds in my house.
Count is now full to the batter.
You think she shows bunt for a 6th time?
I don't think so. She is.
Oh, she is.
That
6 in a row and taken for ball 4.
Wow.
6 showed bunts in a row and all of them pulled. A couple slug bunts in there that were fouled off, but
now I think we're back to the top of the lineup here.
Or in fact at the top of the lineup.
To 0-0, Ava Morris.
You think they continue to streak? You think she shows bunt?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think she will. 6 in a row. I really do think that got to the pitcher though.
That pitch taken low for ball 1.
We have 1-0 the count, and we have 1 runner on over at first. I do believe we also have siblings in here. We do. We have Yankee.
Yeah, those are twins also.
Oh, these are the twins. No,
yep.
I don't think the Cantu sisters
showed bunt.
Taken
for ball 2.
7 times and 2 at bats.
I'm pretty sure the Cantus are just sisters.
Yeah, I think they're just sisters. I was thinking of the Yankees.
Yeah.
They're the twins.
Yep. Yankees are twins, both seniors for the Blue Thunder. Comes the pitch. That pitch swung on. Left field. The question is it fair? No, it is foul. Just foul.
Moving foul. That ball was
That ball hit hard down that third base line. Just got to wait back a little bit more. 2-0 being very aggressive. But unfortunately, it is the same as a strike. Same as a looking strike, even though that ball's hit hard.
I mean, hey, being aggressive at least, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, I mean, moves the count to 2-1.
I mean, you don't really want to get out of rhythm of taking a look at pitches because then,
Yep.
just kind of happens. Like for the rest of the year almost.
Here comes the pitch to Abel Morris. That pitch
Oh, and then
swung on.
belted in him.
It's going to be
Oh.
foul again. Watch out for the cars. I don't think that one's into the
Oh, I
trees.
came back. I saw it. I think I hit off a car though.
Think so too.
Did you see it bounce back up?
I saw it
I did
bounce.
see it bounce back up. I do think that it smoked a car.
I think that ball had enough distance to go yard.
Oh no, 100%. Though that ball was.
Here comes the
absolutely
2-2 pitch.
No, yeah, that ball was smoked. I do think that would have gone.
That pitch
that is
ripped.
well-
Foul
Foul
again.
again.
She is just early on all these pitches. Hitting the ball very hard though.
I mean, if she waits back on and gets under one a little bit, I think she's giving the one a really good ride here. I mean, those are just three really hard foul balls in a row.
Yep. Here's the 2-2 pitch once again.
Looking to do
To
some
Ava
damage,
Morris.
See what she can do with it.
Pitch swung on, hit hard.
Oh, for the
Once
time in a
again.
row.
4 very hard hit balls by Ava Morris.
Does look like Sterling is having a new pitcher, or not Sterling, Belvidere's having another pitcher warm up. Or keeping someone warm. I can't entirely tell.
Gonna be yeah. Catcher goes out to talk to Lily Martinez. I think what I'm thinking here is she told her not to pitch her inside. 4
Yeah,
pitches inside, and all of them hit very hard.
I would not pitch it.
I'm thinking outside fastball here.
Yeah, bury it low and away.
Here comes the pitch. We were right. Goes outside. Foul ball.
Again, I did think she got to that fair. I
We
thought she
were
got-
right. It was to that outside pitch, but she somehow pulled it again.
She was.
5 foul balls now for Ava Morris in this at bat.
I mean, she did kind of lunge at that. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I
until she
can't
pulled
tell.
down
I
a
can't tell that. I can't tell why it was pulled, but she really wants to pull a ball.
She really
Let's see
does
if
wa-
she can
she
wait
really does
back,
wanna pull the
take
ball.
one oppo. That pitch swung on,
Another foul ball. I think it was what,
fouled
six?
back. Yeah, I think this is going to be the 8th pitch of the at bat
This is
here.
a really good at bat. 6, 7. I think it's the 9th, maybe even 10th pitch of the
Very
at-bat.
good at bat, and we
Yeah,
are out
really
of
good.
softballs.
We are in fact out of balls. We got a whole box right there. It's fine.
Yep.
Guess this ball boy that was running around is getting beat by the amount of foul balls that she's hitting.
Here comes the pitch once again. That pitch swung on. It's going to be a
Oh,
base knock
hit.
to left field. Yankee, the runner, going to
Run-
third, is going to be
Jim
safe,
and
and Ava
safe.
Morris heads up play going into second base. That's going to be runners on second and third, nobody out.
What would you think? You think it's just a double out of the box? Or do you think they're? I think they had that
mean-
as single and moved up on a.
I mean, it's definitely a single. I don't know. Give her the double. Why not?
Yeah.
Definitely probably a single. That ball's hit
moved up
hard.
on.
Very good AB by Ava Morris. Finishes off with
They're getting a courtesy in for the pitch, and that will be number 20.
Hallie Inman. I remember she played in the last game.
I don't remember that.
No, she at least got one AB.
I mean,
think.
yeah. I think you're right. I don't really remember. Timer's kind of wonky
Here
nowadays.
comes Jenna Yankee with her sister sitting on third base. Let's see if she can drive her home.
Think that laid on a squeeze bunt, or you think can slap the ball and play and see what happens?
I'm thinking bunt. No. A nice block back there by the catcher.
I mean, hey, it could still be a bunt here. I mean,
Pitch in the dirt. Moves the count to 1-0. Here comes the Sterling coach coming to talk to his pitcher, Lily Martinez.
I don't believe they're switching pitchers yet. Nope, they're just seeing what's going on, trying to figure out how to work out of this jam that they got
Yeah,
going.
this is a tough jam. Runners in scoring position with nobody out.
I mean, even Belvidere is really loud right now. And we're on a pitching break right now. We're on mound visit right now. Could get some.
Coach going back into the dugout after talking to his young pitcher.
Lily Martinez is, in fact, staying in the game.
It's a 1-0 pitch to Jenna Yankee.
I did not see any changes made, so I think everything's still the same.
Ethan, I don't know about you. Looks like there could be some rain out there.
I was thinking that earlier, out at the golf course and kind of right at the end of the start of the
That pitch
pickoff.
swung on and missed.
Started to pick up, get a little wind down. I did think it was starting to rain, but it wasn't. I mean, it's just gotten dark out in the last couple hours here.
Yep.
Lily Martinez working back with a strike to make the count 1-1.
That pitch taken up and in.
Taken in for ball 2.
See, Lily Martinez, you're really looking for a strikeout.
You know, I'm just trying to put the ball middle here to try and get a strike across. It seems she's been struggling a little bit. I think Ava Morris just coded on that at bat.
Here comes the pitch. Way up.
Wild
Runners
pitch,
coming
running
home. Safe at home. Good base running by Josie Yankee.
I did not think that play was going to end up being as close as it was. And it was
Yeah, very close
very
play.
close play. She barely snuck her hand in there, giving Belvidere the first run of the game to take the lead of 1-0.
Yep. Ava Morris moves over to third.
That little comment. Did she reach on a? I can't remember if she reached on a walk or a base hit. I think it was a
Ava Morris?
no.
Yeah, I think a walk. Yeah, leadoff walk.
Yeah. That's what happens sometimes. But walks will kill you.
For sure.
Walks
That's
will kill
another walk.
you. Now have runners on first and third.
For Miley Dobbs.
Looking like we're
Still
getting another-
nobody out in the
Like
inning.
we're getting another camera set up over here.
Very nice.
Very nice camera angle.
Now you got runners on the corners. Miley Dobbs the hitter.
Let's see if they get Yankee on the move. And they,
Oh, she is. She's going to hit a little steal and stop, it looks like.
although she didn't steal, she just, she took a lead and stop.
I expect her to be running on this
I
pitch.
did kind of think she was going to take off, start running, but
Sterling in a big jam here, looking to get out of it with just one run scored.
and Sterling
Still nobody out.
out.
Corners in.
Yeah, looking for the bunt
Comes the
right
pitch
here,
from
just in
Lily
case.
Martinez.
Yep,
Yep,
so
there's the bunt. Pops it up
Foul.
back. Luckily, it went foul. It's like a little safety squeeze there.
Probably. That's what I'd say it is. You think they call it a safety squeeze, or you think it's just a Coach Crawford thing?
I think they actually call it that.
Probably. I think they do. I think you're right.
0-2. Here to Dobbs. The pitch. Oh, taken low. Oh, and she throws it down, cuts it off as a second baseman.
Typically it's that shortstop that cuts it off for us.
Yep. Yankee takes second base. Now you have runners on second and third once again. 1-2 is the count.
A base hit here. I would assume is 2 runs scored for Belvedere, which has to be in the back of Martinez's mind as she
throws it fast back. Which dang. The count is now 2-2.
For ball number 2.
Really smart there by Martinez, looking to get a chase. Make sure she doesn't give anything way over the plate with 0-2 and 1-2.
Belvedere's trying to get a little loud again.
That pitch taken up.
Out for ball 3. You now have a full count.
Catcher's going to go out to talk to her pitcher. Now you have a full count.
If Sterling needs a strikeout here. A strikeout here would be huge.
Got to have one.
I think
Got to find a way to get out, though.
switching balls. I do believe. Not entirely sure what was said out there, but all I got out of that was they ended up switching the ball they were using.
Probably just some words of encouragement.
Probably.
It's now a full count. Can't walk a batter here.
Cannot get a walk here. A walk here.
Here's
would
the
be
pitch.
detrimental.
And it is a walk.
And
it-
coming to score.
Ricochet is off the left side. Oh, and Dobbs taking second base, calling a pickle now. Second baseman throws it back to third, safe at third, and Dobbs takes second. Wow, now you have runners at second and third. Once again, still nobody out, and a runner in, and you have Shadle. Shadle went yard in the last game, 2-run shot. That made the score 3-0 in the Dixon game. It's currently 2-0, still nobody out.
It is just that'll kill you right there. A wild pitch and taken for ball 4. See if she can bounce back.
Here comes the pitch from Martinez. Pitch taken low and in.
Taken for ball 1. I don't know where I heard this from. Doesn't Sterling have someone going D1 for softball?
I really couldn't tell you.
Oh, I heard that somewhere. Not entirely sure though.
Not too sure. Pitch taken low and in, almost clipped the foot of Shadle there.
Me personally, I'm going to hit my foot.
Now 2-0 again. Way behind on the batter is Martinez.
I mean, Blaine, you were hit by your fair share of pitches. How bad does it hurt?
Did lead the team in hit by pitches.
I mean,
Not too bad unless, and that pitch way outside.
I mean,
3-0.
I don't think I was too far behind you. Been hit by pitches.
Caught one right in the elbow. That one was the only one that really hurt.
Yeah, no, right up in the elbow area. That hurts. I mean, most of the pitches I got hit on were right around my butt.
Much rather get hit in the head. Here's a 3-0 pitch. That pitch hit her, I think, in the foot. Either way, it's a base.
Ball four.
And honestly, that's not the worst case scenario. You have a base open. Obviously, you hate giving up runners, and here comes the coach. This may be a pitcher change here.
I do think this might be a pitching change, which is you don't really like to see.
This could be a very big inning for the Blue Thunder. Base is loaded, 2 runs already in, nobody out still.
I mean, it's just unfortunate what's happening here. I mean, I think my mic picked it up.
Say Lily Martinez is going to stay in the game.
Still staying in the pitch. I wonder how much longer.
A lot of trust in coach. Got to feel good to be Martinez now. Coach putting the trust in her.
Sterling does have someone warming up to go into the game, though, to our left. Looks like
it's number 10.
Number 10.
Or Schumard.
Yeah, you got that one.
Yep.
Would not have pronounced it like that.
There's a pitch. That pitch swung on.
Swung and foul. Right off.
Looks like upper foot. Yep.
You know that'll hurt?
Yep. Definitely hurts.
I went off the ankle this year and a bruise for like 4 days.
Once again, though. Blue Thunder. Crowd staying alive. Here comes the pitch. Pitch. In there for a strike, and that moves the count to 0-2. 2 Norgard.
Sometimes I like looking at the difference between a softball bat and a baseball bat. I mean, baseball bat's got a lot bigger barrel for a smaller ball, and
makes a lot of sense.
I mean, it does. And
that pitch swung on, strike 3. Big strikeout by Martinez.
I mean, they got a small barrel, but their barrels are long.
Yep. And Ethan, I don't know if you're aware, but you did say there was a big chance this game ended in 1-0. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to end 1-0.
Yeah, I'm not thinking so either. I mean, currently it's 2-0 here.
Oh, and that pitch slipped out to right field. 1 run is in. Runners hold at third. It's an RBI single.
Yeah, so
for Alexis Murphy.
I'd be wrong there. This game is not ending 1-0.
Now, Sophia Garza with the dish.
I did kind of say something about first team to score a run, it might spiral against the other team.
Yep.
I did say that, though. And it's looking like that is exactly what's happening right here.
Now you have Garza with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken for a ball up.
I mean, this is not what I'd like to see. Really hoping she bounces back right here for a couple strikes. Another strike, it would be huge right here. Taken for a
strike. Moves the count to 1-1.
Was Garza the one that got pinch ran for? Or courtesy?
No, that was Norgard.
Norgard.
Here's the
I
pitch.
do remember that now. Ooh.
Slow pitch taken for a ball outside.
I did think that caught, actually. Do you think we got the same umps from the last couple games?
I think so. I do believe so.
You think it's the same one behind the plate? Or you think they switched?
I think they switched. Here's the pitch. Taken low. 3-1 count. What you can't do is walk. Walk drives in a run.
That would be detriment.
Would be detrimental.
It just cannot happen here.
Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Ground ball.
Little squibbler coming home.
Out at 4.
Out at 4. Safe for 1 coming home.
Out at 4 again. Double play.
Double play. A huge play by the Warriors. Only allows 3. Could have been a much bigger inning, though.
Just
heads up, softball by them.
Huge double play right there. I didn't even see the runner coming around third at first.
Yeah,
So
heads up
it was
play
heads up play.
by the first baseman.
I mean, heads up play all around it. I like the aggressiveness out of Belvidere to try and push a fourth run across right there with the runner with the throw driving.
Belvidere did get 3 runs in though.
Let's see if Sterling can bounce back in the bottom of the third here.
And we are going to be back after the short break.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
We are back here in bottom 3, top 3, bottom 3, bottom 3.
Bottom three.
Ava Morris coming in for 30 minutes work. First pitch is a ball.
Leading off Sterling is number 22, Georgia.
Gallardo.
There you go. Appreciate it.
If I mispronounce any names, I'm sorry.
No, I did have to apologize for that last game too. And check
Check
swing
swing.
did not go around.
Did not go.
2-0 count.
2-0 pitch from Morris here to Gallardo is hit hard to second base right at
second base for out number 1.
right at the second baseman. Ball hit very hard.
That was really hard.
Sterling really hit balls hard this game. Having trouble finding it, finding the gap.
I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, that's all you can really try and do here, though. It's just ball and play.
Yep.
Put the pressure on the defense.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh,
Fouls
grounded
it off
I think that hit her
herself.
foot and then came back up and almost hit her in the face.
Is Maya Lira up at the dish.
Second batter for Sterling with a 0-1 count. Looking to get on and try and start her rally here for Sterling in the bottom of the third.
Here comes her pitch. Taken for a strike.
Later call. And personally, I just
Right on that corner.
I mean, we all are. Whoa.
We are.
Also at a weird angle,
Yep.
so it's kind of hard to judge some of these pitches.
Comes that pitch. Good block by the catcher.
Left low for ball 1.
Count is 1-2 to the batter. Comes a pitch. Oh, that's going to be a base now.
Base
to
up
the
the
center.
center field. Almost gets by the center fielder, but only holding Sterling to a single there.
Once again, another very hard hit ball by the Warriors.
I think we are top of the lineup
Back for 16.
for Sterling.
Not sure.
Uh,
Not too sure.
you know, not entirely sure anymore.
Here comes the pitch. That pitch
Taking
in there for a
1.
strike.
We have 0-1 the count and a runner over at first.
Here comes a pitch for Morris. Pitch swung on and missed.
Passed for.
Past Shadle, the catcher. Oh, foul ball.
Oh, foul ball. I didn't think she got a piece of that, actually.
Must have.
Apparently she did. I didn't think she did. Bless you.
Thank you.
Stepping out. She's all messed up right now.
It is Bree Taylor. She has an 0-2 count to her. Here's the pitch for Morris. Swung on and missed. Strike
number
three.
3. There are now
Two downs.
Mr. Fegan sometimes gets a little behind on the scoreboard. It's all one title, sure.
Mhm.
I mean, it'll happen from time to time, though. I don't blame him too much.
Two down here for the Warriors.
Now batting for Sterling is number 8, I believe, Marley Seacrest.
Here's the pitch there. Taken low for ball one.
Is number 8. See if Seacrest can do what she did against Rochelle and end up hitting a home run here.
They really need to get something going here. Down three runs.
Sterling is now getting really loud.
That pitch taken low.
Ball number 2.
It is 2-0 on the batter.
Love that.
Seacrest. Here's the pitch. Swung on to right field.
Going to get down. It's
Under it is a right fielder.
Out number 3. Sterling
Sterling
going
finds
quietly.
the runner on first. It's going to be 3-0 going into the fourth. Ava Morris continuing her dominance on the mound. That is now a 10 straight scoreless innings for her, to my knowledge.
That is, yeah.
I don't know if what she did beforehand.
Well, that's what we've witnessed is 10 scoreless.
Yeah. Sterling, though, hitting the balls very hard, just right at you.
Yeah, I mean, Sterling has... No, Sterling does not have a new pitcher yet. Sterling's still leaving Lily Martinez in the pitch. See if she can bounce back from her last inning and put up a 0 for... yeah.
Yep.
Forgot what I was going to say there.
Looks like it's going to be Paige Johnson leading off this inning for the Blue Thunder.
I mean, I do think Belvidere North has gotten into Martinez. Sorry, space for a second. All right, do you think Belvidere's going to stay hot this inning? Add on a couple more?
You know, that's what I saw in that last inning. Saw great offense, saw great base running until that last double play. I mean,
that's just I see what
I still like the base running.
No, I like that. I liked trying to advance and get another run across there. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Though. I mean, it's smart and frisky, and it's especially now you got to put up runs.
Yep.
I mean, it's a championship game here. You got to put up runs.
Regional championship, big time game.
Huge game here.
Both teams. Here's the pitch from Martinez. Taken low and in. Ball one.
And sometimes I forget that, like, softball, they can pitch a lot more often than they can in baseball.
Much more natural motion.
There's a lot more natural motion.
Fouled back.
To my knowledge, they don't have a pitch count either.
Yeah, I mean, because both these pitchers, pitched in the last game, pitched in the first game of the regionals.
I mean, and they both pitched the entire game, too, and are coming back out for another game. And both already throwing 3 complete innings. Martinez working here on her 4th inning.
Count is 2-1 on the batter, Paige Johnson. Here comes the pitch. It's taken up. Leads the count to 3-1.
Some doesn't really like to call a ball high.
Well, I think that ball was high.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you haven't really seen too many ones that have been kind of prospects. You like to call outside with it.
I think that's the tendency of most umpires.
Yeah.
There's a pitch, fouled back.
Moves the count to 4.
Full count on the batter, Paige Johnson.
And
here's the full count pitch taken low for ball 4.
I mean, that's just not how you like to start off the inning is Martinez.
Leadoff walk for Paige Johnson. Brings up number 6, Josie Yankee. She walked in the last AB.
If you're Sterling's head coach, do you think would you continue?
I think he had a puller at some point.
I mean,
Having struggle finding the plate, finding the zone.
And I do believe Belvidere's getting the red.
Yankee showing bunt.
What is that?
Pulls it back.
7 pitches in a row. She showed bunt, I do believe.
Pulls it back, though, and takes for a strike.
You think she shows again?
I would say so.
I mean, her entire last at bat, she did the same thing. They're showing bunt and then pulling back.
Comes the 0-1 pitch from Martinez. Goes bunt.
Showing bunt.
Puts it down. Right back to Martinez. Goes to second base. Safe at 2.
The collision at second. I don't even think Fly was on the base.
Yankees going to be safe at first after the throw to second by Martinez and nobody out. Successful bunt.
That would be a throwing error from the pitcher over to second base.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a base hit. I mean, she was safe anyways. I think she would have beat the throw.
I do believe the second base or the shortstop. Whoever was covering second base, I don't believe their foot was on the base. I do think I saw a gap over there, so I do believe that would have just gone on his base hit actually.
Is this Ava Morris at the plate?
It is.
At the plate. Last AB, she had a base knock out to left center. After a lot of foul balls.
Several foul balls.
I do remember 5.
I think there was more. I think there was 7.
Well, here's her 1-0 pitch. That pitch taken.
Taken for strike. Late call.
That's that top part of the zone right there we were talking about that we didn't see called a lot.
I mean, even against the game in Dixon, I don't think we saw that called a lot either.
Well, here's the 1-1 pitch to Morris.
Oh, that's ripped.
Watch out for the cars. He misses them and into the trees. Jeez, that ball was crushed.
I think if she straightens it out, she might clear the actual field.
It's been the story of her AB so far. Everything's pulled, everything's foul.
They are deep foul balls at that.
Yeah, very deep. Crushing the ball. Here's the pitch. Taken way up. Nice snag.
Good snag. And
throws it to 2. Going to be safe. Good snag there by the catcher Seacrest.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to get that.
I think I could have if I tried.
I'm not entirely sure of that.
Did catch a couple bullpens today for the varsity squad. Here's the pitch
base.
to Morris. That ball's hit hard out to right center. Got a girl under it though. The Warriors do.
Morris flying out for out number 1.
It's a big time out there for the Warriors and Martinez.
What was it? This year? I think the Yankees are identical too. Oh God.
They might be. They look very similar.
I think they are identical. I do think they're because I thought. I mean, even their cleats are matching. Oh gosh. Maybe this one was the one that was showing bunt a lot. I'm not entirely sure.
That pitch, wild pitch, might have her play at third there and doesn't throw. Nobody covering. Interesting.
I mean, just a lot of similarities between the Yankees. I mean, they're both left-handed hitters.
Yep.
Same cleats, same everything.
Look very alike also.
They do, just from what we're seeing over here.
And it seems as though we have the same situation here as last time. Once they get to third, they end up pinch running them.
Oh, no, it's courtesy running for the... never mind.
First base. Wait.
I'm not entirely too sure what's happening.
Runners do move to second and third on the wild pitch.
Oh, it's like once they get to third, is this who is this?
Oh, it's Paige Johnson.
It's quite odd. I mean,
yeah, you don't see that.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Spray Patterson.
So softball must have softball must have a different set of rules when it comes to courtesy runners and stuff like that.
Here's the 1-0 pitch to Yankee from Martinez. Taken in there for a strike. Good pitch. Count moves to 1-1. 1 down here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 2.
I do believe she's just kind of trying to do the bloop shot right here, and I think it might even be 2 runs.
Got to put the ball in play.
I mean, a ball in play here is probably a run, maybe. Not entirely sure.
That ball's taken way up.
Taken up and in for ball 2? Yeah.
Moves count to 2-2. On the batter, Yankee. Here in the top of the 4th. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up.
Way high in the foul.
Playable.
Caught
by the
out
third
number 2.
baseman. Come to 14.
Rosie
Rosie
Cantu,
Cantu.
one of the Cantu sisters.
That's 2 down in the inning.
See if Dobbs can get a base hit here and keep the line moving.
Martinez looking to get out of this jam.
I mean, a much better inning out of Martinez compared to the last inning.
Still got runners and wrist though.
Do have
Got to
runners
get
on
out of it.
base.
That ball is hit out to right field.
Dobbs
Playable.
here,
Nice play by the right
Come on.
fielder. For out number 3, Martinez gets out of the jam. Backed up by some good defense and her teammates.
I mean, it's just a scary spot. Like the field is going to collide for a second. And that's not what you like to see there. Very scary spots. There are moments.
Going into the bottom of the 4th here.
Both pitchers threw 4 innings, and I would say there's a much, much better inning out of Martinez.
Ava Morris coming in for her 4th inning of work.
Is, in fact, 4th inning.
Score is still 3-0. Belvidere North in the lead. Sterling looking to add some runs here.
I mean,
Chip into that lead that Belvidere North has mounted.
it's a 3-0 lead, but sometimes those leads just, even a 3-0 lead can feel like a huge mountain to have to climb.
Especially against a good pitcher.
Especially against a good pitcher. How many times were we? We weren't down too often, but when we were, it was a struggle to try and work our way back up.
Yep. Saw that against North Boone.
We did see that against North Boone. We got shut down both games against them, and then almost won that first game, going into extras and lost it in the last inning.
The first pitch is taken low to Martinez. Count is 1-0.
Martinez is looking for a repeat of her last game against Rochelle, where she hit the walk-off home run. See if she can do something like that again this time.
Here comes her 1-0 pitch. Taken up. 2-0.
2-0. Purple bat and then pink and white batting gloves.
Yep. A lot of pink.
Love the colorway.
A lot of pink. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Taken.
Strike 1.
In there for a strike. 2-1 now the count. Here comes that 2-1 pitch.
Slap
Popped
high
up right field.
Playable and caught
by the right fielder. Martinez flies out to right for out number 1.
Number 20.
I think we said she was on her 10th inning. Did Dixon go into 7 innings yesterday?
They went to 7.
They did go to 7. I can't remember. Wait, the game from yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's now Katie Taylor up at the plate.
Taking high for ball 1.
Pitch is taken up for ball 1.
Both dugouts seem to have died down a tiny bit. Not a whole lot, but definitely not as loud as the beginning of the game.
Yep. Here's the 1-0 pitch taken up for ball 2. It's a 2-0 count here.
Do you think it's picking back up a little bit? Definitely getting a little louder.
Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Strike 2. Right, 2?
No, strike 1.
Oh, strike 1.
It's now 2-1.
That would be my bad.
It's all right. Here comes the pitch. Popped up.
Pop, high, foul, and
foul and out of play.
Out of play. Got the ball boy after it again. Did see him at the last game. He called me off for a ball that I accidentally went to grab. Told me to leave it, and he was.
Love seeing him here. He's grinding.
He is grinding. There's definitely a good amount of cardio going on.
Yep.
I was out.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Taking a high for ball 3. Brings the count to 4. Yeah, I was out in right field working on that camera over there, and I went to grab a foul ball, and he told me to leave it, and he was still probably 100 feet away. So I just left it because we're gonna.
Here comes the full count pitch. Popped up, foul back,
Out of play.
battling here.
It is not going to hit the building. Instead, going to go over.
Katie Taylor battling at the plate. Here comes the first seventh pitch. And it's a ball four.
For ball four. Scaring our announcers over here.
Yeah, most definitely. Jumped back, got a shot.
I did watch the jump. I mean, that'll happen, though.
It's a 1-out walk here. Batters Lily Cantu.
Next Cantu sister is now up to bat. See if she can get a base knock going here.
Looking for a 1-out rally. Morris Skinner pitching from the dugout. Here comes that pitch.
Taken for strike
one.
Does look like Belvidere North catchers trying to. I mean, even it looks like she's gonna try and backdoor at some point over to first base, but I'm not entirely sure.
Big lead over there.
Big lead.
Here comes that 1-0 pitch. Showing bunt
and
fouls it off. Gonna move it to 0-2.
I mean, I like the idea there, but I mean, Sterling's gonna put some across here. I mean, you got one out here, one on, and
Gotta find a way to get a run home.
I don't like the small ball idea right there. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to move the runner, but I think it's too late for the small ball ideas.
Yeah. Well, here's the pitch. It's taken for a ball.
I do believe it is too late for small ball. I think you just gotta. I
don't know, man.
I mean, Sterling's been doing good at
Still
putting the ball in play.
Still a lot of time left. It's only the bottom of the fourth. But Blue Thunder playing very good offense. Here's the pitch.
And defense.
Swung on and
missed for strike three, and I'm
missed
back
pick.
First and
Safe at one. That is 2 down in the inning now, though.
I mean, it really only takes one swing in the back to make this a 1-run game again, but
especially with the power that Sterling showed in the game against Rochelle.
I mean, 3 home runs that game. Well, I mean, granted, one of them was inside the park, but still, I mean, that ball was hit to the fence and just
pitch taken outside, another back pick.
And safe over at first.
A lot of time over at first base.
I do forget that softball they can't actually get a lead off. I mean, it's kind of remember it's like our future. We'll get the ball across the plate or something like that. That's what
got to stay on. It's a 1-0 pitch from Morris. Swung on and missed.
The 1-1 count now.
To Layla Wright.
That bubble that's been on is actually from Sterling. I saw him stay for the Dixon game too.
Yeah, I did. That pitch, drop ball,
great
in there
pitch.
for a strike. It's a very good pitch. Moves the count to 1-2.
I do like calling it a drop ball. I'm not entirely sure if that's what it's called, but that's what we're calling it now.
Looks like a drop.
You know, it's what we're
probably
calling
just
it
a
now.
curveball, honestly.
Drop ball, dropper. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know my pitches for
Here comes a
softball.
1-2 pitch from Morris.
Left high,
stealing.
and out
at
second.
2. Shadle throws the runner out and a great throw.
Beautiful throw. I mean,
and that ends the inning.
Does end the inning. That is another scoreless inning for Ava Morris. I think that makes it now her 11th consecutive shutout inning.
And we are going to go to break here.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. So if you want to talk to your kids, you have to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
All right, we're back now here in the top of the 5th, and leading off the Belvidere North is Isabel Shadle. I do believe she was going to hit the home run against Dixon.
That would be correct. Here's her pitch.
Taking
In there for a strike on that outside corner.
I told you, the umpire really likes to hit outside. He doesn't like to call up too much, but he'll like the outside parts.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That pitch swung on right side. Not playable, though. I mean, it was playable, but it's just too far foul.
Too far. It's hard to pitch to. Hard ball to get to, not pitch.
Martinez way ahead of the count now, 0-2.
I mean, this is what we like to see. I mean, get ahead in the count early.
Yeah.
As a pitcher, you like to get ahead in the count.
That's what I like to see out of Martinez, too. After struggling to get ahead earlier on in the game.
You just got to bury the next
pitch.
pitch.
That pitch swung, hit to short,
and
throws over to first. Good pick at one.
Scoop.
That was a great pick over at first base. Gets him for out number 1.
Now at bat, number 8, Alexa Bernard.
It's a great scoop over there by Georgia Gallardo for out number 1.
What we like to see out of Sterling right there. I mean,
first pitch.
Away, swung on, in play.
Oh,
and Belvidere coach getting in the way. Batter is out on coach.
Oh, wow. Wow.
A huge call for Sterling. I mean, getting the second out of the inning. To be fair, I do think she was going to catch that ball from the end.
Really, yeah, I think so too.
I think she was going to get
That's just being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. But hey, it was smart by the Sterling. I don't know if that was on purpose, but caused a lot of contact over there.
I mean, hey, it's a smart play if it was on purpose.
Both people goes down. Now, quick 2 outs for Martinez. Here's the pitch. That pitch popped up.
Popped straight up. Third baseman coming in to catch it.
And it's caught by the catcher. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Sterling. Exactly what they needed here.
That is exactly what Sterling needed. Now through 5 innings, or 4.5 innings, sorry.
Yep.
Martinez herself is through 5 innings of pitching. David Morris.
Sterling needs to find a way to get some runs on here.
Morris gets another shutout inning. What does that make it? 12 innings consecutive?
Would be 12 innings.
That is really impressive, actually. But I mean, you don't see that too often. 14 shutout innings.
That just goes to show how good of a pitcher she is.
And she's a sophomore too. I mean, she's got some time to grow, and I mean, even put on some more velocity.
Yeah, and I mean, she has a bright future for her.
I do think she has a bright future ahead of her. I mean,
vibes are still high in the Sterling dugout, looking to add some runs here. Need some. They've been hitting the ball hard all day. Now it's just time to put them runs home.
All right, I'm bringing it back to this. You thinking you can head off for if you get 10 at bats, you thinking you get at least 1 hit
against Abel Morris?
Yeah, 1 hit. 1 hit. That's all it takes. Like, you think you can even make contact?
I'm confident I could make contact.
I think I can. I do think I can make contact. I don't
know if I'm gonna hit though.
All right, are we hitting against a full field or just the pitcher and the catcher?
Full field.
Full field. All right. Against this Belvidere team, I'm not too confident in getting a hit here.
It's a very good squad at Belvidere.
It's a very great squad. I mean, every ball in play has just been fielded. I mean, that's just what you like to see out of a team.
Here's Sterling, really needing to add some runs onto that board. Down 3-0. Here's the pitch. That pitch swung on third base side, foul.
For strike 1. 0-1 the count now. Hitting for Sterling is Layla Wright.
Count is 0-1 after the foul ball. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Morris. Swung on and missed.
For strike number 2.
If you're Morris here, you probably want to stay away from anything hittable.
Very blown away. That's where you got to put it. Blown away. Or attack that inside part of the plate, but I like blown away here.
Goes up.
Up and away.
Strike 3. Like gets a fan from number 11, Layla Wright.
It was just a great location, too. Just buried away. That's really all you can do there. That's part of the thing you got to take away as a hitter. Just take away that outside part of the plate and to the inside part of the plate. So crowd that plate.
That's going to be out number 1.
Taken for strike 1.
It's taken for strike 1.
Oh, we are, in fact, not using that camera.
Good.
It is that one.
Try to let her know that she can go through. I don't think
I wasn't entirely sure if that camera was on or not.
That pitch popped up. Out of play.
Might be the building.
Nope, behind us.
The building.
See if the ball boy's on us.
I'm not seeing him go yet, but he's probably already on it, honestly. As soon as that ball was hit, he's probably out there. I feel like to see, though.
Yep.
Love the ball boy. I mean, most times for baseball, it's the players who have to end up going to get the ball.
Yep. Look at me in the game.
Love to see that we got a fan actually going to get the balls
Yep.
now.
That pitch,
Oh,
a little swibbler out to the pitcher, and it's going to be
That-
an easy out for out number 2.
I do think that was off the very end of the bat. I mean, that had a lot of spin
Yeah.
to it.
On back, number 22.
Frustration starting to build up in the Sterling dugout.
Seacrest starting to not necessarily angry, but trying to talk to her team and start getting to swing at better pitches and stick to a strike zone that they like and not what the umpire's calling.
Pitch
Taking for strike 1, low and
to
away.
Gallardo, strike number 1. It's an 0-1 count here to Gallardo. And here comes that pitch. Pitch is up and taken for a ball. Moves the count to 1-1.
There's the high pitch again. I mean, this umpire really does not like to call it too high that often.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure how high that one was, but I think that might have gone in.
That pitch,
That is taken
Little
right down the middle for strike
changeup.
2.
a lot of movement on that pitch. Change of speed. Great pitch. Moves the count to 1-2.
All right, if I'm Morris here, I'm going to try and bear it low and away right here. Try and make this pitch unhittable, and if it does get hit, it's getting hit right on the ground.
It's popped up right
Popped
side,
over the right
playable
side,
for the first
playable, and
baseman and
caught.
caught. For out number 3, a very fast 5th inning.
Ava Morris threw her 12th shutout inning in a row. I mean, that's just very impressive.
Sterling still struggling to find a run to the plate as we moved on to this 6th inning. Very low scoring game so far. I mean, Morris still has not given up a run in the past 2 games.
I mean, no, I don't. Oops, sorry, I do.
Go ahead, my
I do apologize. No, I did say a bad word. It's my fault. You don't see it all too often that anyone goes. I mean, baseball, softball, anything. You don't really see it all too often where someone's going 12 innings of consecutive shutout baseball.
I mean, you got to give credit when it's due. It's just some great pitching by.
I don't think we saw any. I don't even think we saw a shutout game during our baseball season. I mean, she's through a game and a half of shutout or softball now. So.
And Lily Martinez is still pitching a good game, only giving up 3 runs. Just no run support from the Sterling offense.
That'd be our ball boy right there.
Yep.
Didn't fact just walk right in front of us. Love that.
Coach talking to the umpire here about something. Not too sure what it could be about.
Not entirely sure.
They're chuckling though. They're chopping it up.
Having a good time.
Got to change. $17, no longer eligible. That looks like it would be Paige Johnson, right?
Not entirely sure if this is for Sterling. I'm not entirely sure who that's for. I do think that was for Belvidere. So 20 cannot play anymore. 5, I don't think is. Did 5 come in for like sure?
Here's the pitch from Martinez. Fouled away left. There goes the ball boy. On it.
Had to get his glove first right there.
Yep.
And now he's off to it. Love that. Like to see that.
Really love that guy, man. Working hard. Not hard. Not hardly working. Working very hard.
Working very, very
Oh, one pitch. Shows bunt. Gets it down. Great bunt on that third base side.
Over to
The
first.
throw. Safe at one.
For first. Great
Beautiful
hustle on the
bunt.
box. I mean, that's the benefit of being a left-handed hitter. You got that quicker turn.
Number 14, Laney Brown.
Someone got my pitch. Runner at first base now for the Blue Thunder. We're looking to add some insurance. Taking low.
Oh,
Ricochet's away.
Runner moving over to second
Gonna be
base, but then
easy.
rounding
Base taken.
aggressively and staying over at second base.
One 0 count here to Dobbs.
I think this is my key phrase for the live so far.
Here comes the 1 0 pitch to Dobbs. That pitch way up.
I do think one of the Yankees is
Back
on
pick.
deck. I mean, I'm watching one of the Yankees over here, and she's just showing her bunt again.
Yep. It's going to be Josie Yankee.
Yeah, number 1.
Nope, that's number 6.
Well, I think we have number 1 on deck right now.
Is that number 1?
That is number 1.
Oh, that's my. No, it's number 6.
On deck? Oh, it is. Yep. I apologize.
That 3-0 here to the batter Dobbs.
I apologize. I can apparently not read numbers right now.
It's all right.
That happens. It's okay.
We're all good. 3-0 count here. Probably taken. Does take low, and that's going to be a walk. Runners now on first and second with nobody out for the batter Josie Yankee.
Down for Jody Yankee.
Lily Martinez in danger once again. Looking to get out of it here in the top of the 6th. Here comes that pitch, shows bump, pulls it back on that outside corner. Take it for a strike.
First, I didn't even think that. Oh, I thought that was a little bit outside. Harder to read without a line having the lines printed in anymore, though. So
Yep,
you used to you tell me how hard it is to make a call without lines.
it's tough.
Showing bunt again, pulling and
That ball's hit out to left field. It's a fair. Oh, just foul. Wow. That pitch was just foul.
I thought that landed fair actually, but our line did get cut off by the Sterling bench over here.
Could not quite tell. Count is now 0-2. Taken away. Moves the count to 1-2. One and 2 to the batter here. Yankee. Shows bunt, pulls it back, pitches in there, bloops out to center. It's going to get down. Oh, catch! The center fielder. Wow.
It's a great catch.
Lily Cantu out there in center, I do believe, with a diving play. Looks like coach is going to go out there.
That was an amazing catch. Oh, wow.
Check and see if she's okay, I do believe.
Oh.
Let's see.
She landed on her wrist, bunny? I think she's fine. I think you were just checking to see how she was doing.
Just a great play.
That was an amazing catch.
Regional championship, really.
She watched you do.
Number 0, Ava Morris.
And now Ava Morris, after that wonderful play by the center fielder, looking to get a knock here. And I tell you, that play was huge.
That was
It's a first out of the inning.
Huge out for Sterling.
Here's Ava Morris. Pitch swung left side. That one's going to be fair.
Maybe even a double.
Runner coming home. Here comes the relay. Going to be safe at 4.
There's another run across for Sterling.
Ava Morris with the RBI single.
Not Sterling.
Yep.
I do apologize. That'd be Belvidere North. My fault.
Good insurance for the Blue Thunder. Gonna move the score to 4-0 here in the top of the 6th. I gotta tell you, man. Vibes high in the Blue Thunder, Belvidere North dugout.
Belvidere's loving
Vibes
life
really low in the Sterling dugout. Not a lot of momentum for them at all. All the momentum towards the Blue Thunder. Martinez still working, trying to get out of this jam she's in. Here's the pitch. Taken low and away, good stop by the catcher, Sechrist.
Softball field, do they have lights out here?
They do. I see them up there. Look up top.
Fair. I mean, yeah.
I don't think we'll be needing them, though.
I don't know. You just never know sometimes. I mean, sometimes it gets dark
1-0
like that.
pitch to
Taking a high
for Martinez.
Too, sorry.
Really has become an overcast day here at the Reynolds
It was
Field.
sunny out this
Yeah.
morning. I mean,
Working on Max's farm. It was really sunny.
Yeah, no, it's very, very sunny, and it was actually really warm out when you're in the sun too.
That pitch taken outside, 3-0.
I mean, you were in a pants and long sleeve. You had to have been dying out there.
It wasn't too bad, honestly. Had a nice breeze.
I was in a tank top and shorts, and that was quite hot in my opinion.
Here comes the 3-0 pitch.
Taking
That's ball 4.
Ball number 4.
Base is now loaded with 1 out.
I do believe Martinez might be coming out of the game now. Yep, Martinez is in fact done for the night. Not a
On
bad
right fielder.
Not a bad outing from Martinez. Five innings pitched, or 5 1/3 innings pitched, coming out and 1 out into the 6th inning.
Does look like it's going to be who's coming into pitch?
Number 11, that'd be Layla Wright.
Now pitching for Sterling, number 11, Layla Wright.
Gotta get her a face mask going in before she can pitch.
Martinez gives up 4 runs through 5 1/3. It's 1 out here.
And it's not even that bad of an outing, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's been unfortunate that Sterling has not been able to put it up any runs for. Bro, this game would be a whole different game.
I mean, pitching 0-0 is different than pitching when you're down 1, and pitching is different when you're down 1 is different when you're pitching up 1.
Most definitely.
When you're even, you don't really get into your head too much. But then when you start getting down, you start getting in there a little more. And then, I mean, once you have a lead, even the lead, it's a little stressful because,
Yeah.
I mean, you're 1 run. I mean,
And a game like this, I mean, 4-0. 4-0 is a lot of runs. Looks like the lights are on here at 12 Park. Ethan was right.
I did think the lights were going to come on soon. I don't even think they came on at the last game.
I want to give a shout out to the concessions here. How did you end up with the Mountain Dew here?
It was expired.
Oh, really?
I do believe it was expired, actually.
It is. Only by like a couple months.
Nope.
Only by like a month and a half.
Oh, April 7th.
Only by
Only about a month.
It's not too bad. Shout out to them for giving us free stuff.
I mean, it wasn't open yet. I don't think this is expired. I think it's just the Best Buy.
Yeah, I think it's still.
I think it's just the Best Buy. I mean, it's not even bad. It's fine.
Dobbs now the batter with the bases loaded here. Here comes that pitch to Dobbs. A pitch taken low.
Low for ball 1.
Something you can't do is walk in more runs. You gotta let them put the ball in play or
Ball playing.
find a strikeout.
I mean, I had a repeat of that 4th inning where I think it was where they turned 2 at the end.
Looks like Martinez is over at first base now after pitching. That pitch hits the second base, comes home and out at 4. Heads up play by the second baseman.
So is it
Katie Taylor.
Is it optional not have a face mask on when you're in the infield?
I do believe so. I think there is an option.
Because I'm seeing the rest of the infield actually does have a face mask on, except for Martinez over at first base. She does not have one out.
Base is still loaded now with 2 outs, though.
Yeah, 2 outs in the inning.
Comes the first pitch to the batter.
Taken
Shadle.
for touch from the field.
Yeah.
Actually flying back.
Very
in.
dusty
That was
in here.
bad.
1-0 count to Shadle.
Yep, I was just going to say that.
That pitch taken outside.
for ball 2.
It's now 2-0. Nice chance going on the Belvidere North dugout. Here's the pitch.
Popped
Up into center.
Playable for the center
Under it.
fielder and called for out number 3. Sterling getting out of the jam.
Only allowing 1 run in the
One run.
inning. We're going to go to break
We'll be
here.
Back after this.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
We are back here in the booth at the bottom of the sixth inning. Sterling really needed to put some runs here against pitcher Abel Morris. It's Maya Lira coming up to the plate here for Sterling. Looking to get something going here.
Morris looking to continue her hot
That
streak
pitch
going.
hard
Oh,
to
hit hard to second base and
Nice.
out at first. One pitch, one out for Ava Morris. I do believe after this
Now,
inning, if it is another scoreless inning, it will be her 13th.
Yep.
And just two dominant performances out of Ava Morris.
Here comes number 16, Bree Taylor.
I do believe this game is starting to turn a little emotional over on the Sterling side.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you just can't really have that all too often.
It's taking it all. I mean, I'm sure that 4 runs right now for them seems almost insurmountable with the way Morris has been pitching. They have not been able to get any runs across.
I mean, I'm thinking they're just thinking they have a
That pitch fouled off right side. Let's see if our ball boy. Yep, ball boy's
ball
on
boy
it.
on it. Love that.
All over it over there. It's the ball boy.
Love that guy.
I feel like we really should get an interview with that guy after the game. I mean, that'd be really. I want to see his thoughts on the game.
I think Sterling's gonna get him in a track, man.
That pitch taken up.
High
way
for
out.
ball one.
It's a 1-1 count here. Excuse it. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. That pitch pops.
Pop foul
That'll
and
be foul.
out of play.
See if the ball boy's on it.
Yep.
He's on it.
He's on it.
Attaboy.
Like that. Get him in a track, man.
Yeah,
Holy
I mean,
crap.
he's moving. He's working hard.
That's definitely a lot of cardio going on. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been several foul balls this
Love
game.
it. Oh, wow. Belvidere North player gets a first.
I think no, I think they just popped it over. Tossed it over. 'Cause I
Okay.
think that one on the play.
Oh, that pitch. Another foul ball.
Car. Oh. Not a car. Out of play though. I don't think our ball boy made it back yet. I think he was still out there actually. Count is 2-2.
2-2 to the batter.
Morris looking for the strikeout here.
Bree Taylor. Morris getting the pitch in from the dugout on this 2-2 pitch. And here it comes. That pitch, foul ball again. Good battle here by Bree Taylor.
Very good battle out of here. I mean, that's what, 4 or 5, maybe even 6 pitches hit off foul.
Yep. Here it comes. Swung on
a miss for strike 3.
Switched up the speeds there. It's now Seacrest up the dish.
At bat, number 8, Marley Seacrest.
Remember, she flew out to right field in her last at bat.
You know, I don't remember.
I remember.
My memory is getting quite bad.
Let's see what she does here.
And
Fouled it
foul
off
ball
herself.
off the back. Take that up off your shoulder.
Yep.
You know, that'll hurt a little bit.
Count moves to 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Taken low.
Waiting for ball 1. Gonna have 1-1 to count.
Two down here in the inning. 1-1 count to the batter, Seacrest.
So you guys looking to get a base hit here.
Pitch
And
taken away.
2. We have 2 of them to count.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Pitch
on the
fouled
ground,
away
foul.
third base side.
2-2. The count is now 2-2.
To the hitter, Seacrest.
Yep. Moore's looking for the strikeout here. I don't know. How many strikeouts did that make in the day?
I'm not too sure.
We'll probably figure it out sometime later.
Probably won't.
You're probably right.
Not too sure how we'd find that. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is
Seacrest is
very emotional,
very emotional.
as you can expect.
Senior year, by the looks of it, in their final game at that, too.
Barring a miracle. Score is 4-0 now going into the final inning.
That is 13 shutout innings by Ava Morris.
Yeah, there's no doubt she's been pitching 2 great games here in the regionals when it matters most.
2 very good innings, and I do imagine 2 very good outings. Sorry.
Yep.
I do imagine she will come in for the 7th inning to finish out the game.
I do believe so as well. It's kind of crazy how, like, pitchers in softball, if you got one really good pitcher, it's really all you need because they can pitch a lot.
We did in fact miss the 7th inning stretch. Did you not hear that?
Shoot, I did not know.
That was what was just going on. Actually,
I was trying to figure out what's the music.
It sounded. I was trying to figure out what was happening. Normally it's played on the bottom half or after the first half of the 7th.
I actually love that we're doing that here.
I really do like that. I mean, it didn't happen after the last game.
Bring the 7th inning stretch to high school baseball.
Softball.
No.
Oh yeah,
baseball.
no, bring it to baseball. Yes.
They already got it in softball.
Oh yeah. That'd be Mr. Fegan on that right there. I actually do really like that on the Fegan.
Shout out, Mr. Fegan.
Sterling, we're gonna have to put it Sterling gonna throw a shutout inning here against Belvidere North to hopefully keep this game close.
Yeah.
Now at bat, number 8, Alexa Norgard.
Alexa Norgard gonna lead off top of the 7th inning here. Here comes the pitch.
I do believe Sterling.
That pitch
Sterling, I do
way
think,
up and
I do
outside.
think Sterling could rally back after this inning.
I don't know.
Maybe. Potentially.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. It'd be very entertaining.
It'd be a very
watch.
entertaining game. I mean, and then coming back and hit a
First, they got to get three outs here, though.
They do have to get the 3 outs first.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be
the other way and
a
dropping
pitch not going to
getting
get
by the right
past.
fielder.
And Norgard is off to the races, all the way to
Oh,
third
the
now.
three. Are they get she getting waved around or stayed at 3?
Going to stay at 3 for a triple. Oh, and it
Ball
hits her
actually hitting off
arm.
her arm.
Oh, and that's going to be a leadoff triple, and that's what you couldn't have happened if you were Sterling.
That's just unfortunate.
Bat number 3.
Taking a weird hop out in right field, getting past the right fielder to go all the way to the fence, and Norgard just kept running.
Yep. Now there's a leadoff runner on third.
Which is not ideal for Sterling. I mean, I really wish he could have gotten over that.
Very ideal for the Blue Thunder, though.
Chase for strike 1 on the next batter, number 3.
Number 3, Alexis Murphy.
Was she in this game like started originally?
I do believe so.
I can't remember.
She fouls that ball back.
Wow.
He's all over it.
Our bubble on it.
He's all over it.
He's all over it. I like that.
Count moves to 0-1. Here comes the pitch to Alexis Murphy, taken outside for a ball.
Ball 1. I thought it was I think it's a 1-2 count. Because the foul
Very well
swinging
count.
strike. I think it has I think it's a 2 count.
Not too sure.
Not entirely sure. I mean, Fegan's got like 3 different types of reads. I mean, he's got softball sitting on his desk. Got the music.
That pitch popped up to the pitcher.
Out number 1.
It's one of the best case scenarios you could have had there if you were Sterling. Leaves that runner at third base and gets an out.
I do think that is like the best case. Or not. I mean, I think a strikeout would have been the best case.
I mean, it's the same result.
Yeah, no, same result at that, but I don't mind that result because it doesn't draw a throw or anything. Pulling an outfielder to step in a little bit more toward the edge of the infield. I think they're looking.
Yeah, they're looking to hose him at the plate. making sure that runner stays at third. Here comes the pitch. Showing bunt.
Bowling for strike
It's going to be a strike.
Everyone crashing on that play. I mean, first, second, and we're not.
And I do believe if
third, first, and
she does get this bunt down, you have to make sure you get the out at the plate if she goes.
I mean, yeah, still, you just check her back, and then someone's got to be over at first base to cover.
Oh, it looks like she went.
Swing.
She definitely went there.
She definitely
Yep.
went. Yep.
The appeal calls the strike, moves the count to 0-2
Smart on
here.
Seacrest's part to ask for the appeal because I don't think originally the umpire was going to give it. I mean, from here, I thought I saw a swing go around. I don't know. For me,
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up to the shortstop, and it's caught.
Another best case scenario for Sterling.
There's
right
now
there.
2 outs here.
Maybe that leadoff triple won't come back and affect him, but
Very well could, though.
it still could. I mean,
Number
inning is
14.
not over.
Laney Dobbs up the dish now.
I think there's another pair of sisters on this team, Dobbs. I think there's another.
What?
Yep.
Oh, looks like there is.
There it is.
Never know. Maybe they have the same last name.
I mean, they look like sisters, if I'm being honest.
Senior and a freshman. They do look. Is this the freshman?
No.
Oh, this is senior.
Yeah.
That pitch.
All
Take it up. Coming home.
safe.
Oh. Calls him out, and I really just disagree with that call.
Agree. Yeah, I do not agree with that call.
It leaves the score at 4-0.
I do think the score should be 5-0 right now. I do think she snuck her hand in there.
I think she snuck everything in there.
I'm sure her entire body was across the plate, if I'm being entirely honest.
It's all right, though. I mean, very hard job being the umpire.
It is a very hard job, especially when the dust is flying up.
The other one. Now Sterling on their last gasp here. 4-0 ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Can they find a way to get something going?
Oh, they might. I mean, first they got to get over they got to find Ava Morris's number first. I mean, they're yet to find it so far.
She is going to come back for her. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
She is going to come back for 7th inning to work.
That's her last now, and it's 7th. For a commercial, and I'll be back to recapping there at the end. Yeah, definitely the best is picketing, seeing the close. Yeah,
it looks like it's going to be Lily Martinez leading off the inning for the Warriors. Sterling looking to keep their season alive here. Belvidere North looking to send him home. Belvidere North also working with that 4-0 lead here.
I mean, it's a pretty comfortable lead as a pitcher. I'd like a lead like that, especially in the late innings, because it's energy just died down a little bit because you're getting shut out, and especially down 4-0.
Here comes the first pitch. That pitch taken away. Ball 1 to Martinez. Martinez looking to get something going here for the Warriors. First pitch. Ball swung on left field.
Wow.
Looks playable. It's caught by the left fielder.
1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now I do think the game has gotten very emotional for Sterling now.
It's going to take a lot for them to come back from this deficit.
Especially with only 2 outs to work with now. Martinez
emotions barely
happy.
Some very tense emotions in the Sterling dugout.
I think there's a mix. I think there's a little anger, a little sadness going on.
Frustration after.
Yeah.
Game's not over yet, but it's going to be tough for them to come back.
It will be a tough battle, but seeing how they played against Rochelle, I do think it is always a very possible outcome.
That pitch. Will it find a way to get down?
No.
Oh, what a play.
Played by the center fielder to come in and make a sliding catch.
That's number 6, Josie Yankee.
One of the
out number 2.
One of the Yankee twins. It had to be one of the Yankee twins. It was just a great catch.
It's been the story of the game so far. Finding barrels are the Warriors and just not able to find spots. Unfortunate. Great play out there by Josie Yakey in center field, though.
A lot of emotion now kicking in for Sterling, looking over into their dugout.
Yeah. And here, on their last effort, Morris looking in the dugout, getting the pitch.
I mean, energy just entirely died in the
Here
Sterling
comes that
dugout
pitch.
almost.
And
Taken for
first
strike
pitch taken
one.
for strike one. It's number 3
We'll
up
see
at
if
the
Lily
dish.
Kent who can find a way to get on and be a base runner for Sterling here, which is much needed.
Keep this game going. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That pitch is popped up.
First base side is our ball boy.
Foul ball. He's on it.
Oh, he's got a Cubs hoodie on.
All over it. He's a little chilly out here.
You know, it's not too bad here in the concession
Yeah,
stands.
I'm feeling good back here, but that is going to move the count to 0-2.
0-2, Sterling down to the potential last strike. Well, they are down to the last strike. The potential last
See
pitch
if
of the game.
Ava Morris can close this one out here with a strikeout. I think it's going to be low and away.
Low and away. Bury the pitch. Make it.
Let's
make it
see.
a
Here's the
possibility.
0-2 pitch. It's popped. Foul. Staying alive is Cantu.
Oh, there goes our ball boy. He's still on it.
All over
He's
it.
got one in the hand still.
Still an 0-2 count.
Sterling is down to their last strike to work with right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Belvidere North wins the regional championship against Sterling. 4-0 after another spectacular performance by Ava
games
Morris.
out of Ava Morris. It is just two insane and dominant outings as they are being presented the plaque right now, I believe.
Emotions high for the Blue Thunder and emotions very low for the Sterling Warriors after that
Hopefully
regional
Mr. Figan
loss.
Mr. Figan does have the plaque.
We are going to be back after this short message.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. So if you want to talk to your kids, you have to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
It's good to get, but
Well, that's good. Ball. Yeah. That's
quite low. Oh, yeah, we got the camp pulling up back. Scoot over, Boyd. I don't want to be the main focus in the shot here. I mean, we can always just scoot back a little bit too. That's great. That's good. Yep.
Welcome into the booth here after the 4-0 regional win by the Blue Thunder, Belvidere North. And some of the keys of the game, another spectacular game by Ava Morris, another shutout for her. 7 innings of scoreless work. Sterling, I mean, Lily Martinez, she pitched a good game.
Belvidere found her number right away, and unfortunately, you can't do much there. I mean, especially if you're just being hit. You're getting hit. Sorry. The team is hitting off you. It's just kind of hard to get that focus back and keep grinding to try and work back.
And Sterling, they were hitting the ball hard all game, just could not find a way to find spots. Spectacular player in the last inning by Josie Yakey really sealed the deal, and that emotion's very high for Belvidere North as they move on in this playoffs after winning the regional championship. Sterling is going to go home, though. And after a great season by them, nothing to hang their heads about. Made it all the way to the regional championship.
I mean, yeah, not a horrible season for Sterling. I mean, they finished 18-10, and I think won their conference this year.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they just weren't able to keep up with Ava Morris and her pitching which ultimately is just the key factor in the game was the pitching for Morris and Belvidere North.
And Belvidere North stays high. This is now their 18th win in a row.
I mean,
I'd watch out for this team moving on to the playoffs.
I do think they will be a good team or a very competitive team that's going to be hard to overcome.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Blaine Eberhardt.
I'm Ethan Bond.
We're with the DHS Broadcasting Club, and hope you guys have a great rest of your night.